I didn't sleep all night, but I slept most of the night. I mean, it's a decent bed. All right. My biggest concern was, could I put this thing together if we were in the river? So, what do y'all think? The frame went together easy. The tarp took me a minute to get it up, and looks like it could use a little more stretch, and that looks better. Hey, there's plenty of room on the inside. I wish it was a little bit taller for headspace, but it is what it is. We don't plan on staying in there anyway. It's only for sleeping. We've still got the whole front deck up here, which is 5 or 6 or 7 foot, something like that, for us to be able to fish and cook and do whatever else we want to do. We got plenty of room up here for all that other good stuff. I like it. Okay, Campfire crew, this Tony checking in from Lake Mitchell. We have got the boat loaded down. We have been fishing out here on a point for just a couple of minutes, and I have already caught my first spotted bass. So tonight it's gonna be catch, cook, and clean. So we're gonna get this bass skin up here just a little bit. We're gonna fish for a little while. I'm gonna get the camera set up so you guys can watch, and let's see if we can catch one more. If we can catch 2 spotted bass, we're gonna clean them. So what I'm fishing with is a shaky head, and I put a little bit of color down on the end of the tail. That spotted bass almost tore it to pieces. So it's a black worm with a little bit of chartreuse on the tail. I'm ledge fishing, so I'm out on the main river, and I have found a place that's got a lot of rough stuff on it. So we're gonna keep throwing back in that rough stuff. That spotted bass is not right there by himself. They're schooling fish. I feel the trash on the bottom. When I say trash, it's logs and rocks and different stuff like that. But I'm bumping my bait through all of that stuff, and it tries to hang, and then it pops loose and it triggers a strike from one of those fish. I know we've done a lot of fun stuff in the past, but this is the life. We got one, we're gonna catch us one more. And I already know where he's at, I just gotta get him. I'm gonna let it sink all the way to the bottom. And then I'm gonna drag it through all of those rocks and sticks and limbs and whatever else is down there. As long as you keep it in the structure, that's where the fish are. We might not catch a fish, but we caught an airplane. Oh, I got one. All right, that's gonna make cooking clean if I can get him in the boat. He's a pretty good one. Oh yeah, he's a good one. And he's in the boat. He's all over my blanket, but he's in the boat. All right, that gives us 2 spotted bass, and that's enough to cook clean. So now that I've got all of my cover good and fishy dripped, let's get him on a stringer and let's get back to the back of the slough. We're in the mouth of a big slough, and back here, oh, I'm gonna break my seat. Back here is where we're going to camp at. It's in the back. So let's get to the back, get our fish cleaned, and we're gonna get ready to cook them. All right, we're gonna head to the back of this big slough. It's a creek that comes up through here. We're gonna head back here and find us a place to camp. There's a lot of boats up in here. It's real rough. So we've got 2 different size PVC. I only cut 2 sizes to make this thing simple to put together. So let's see how long it takes to put it together. Better get the right size pipe. we all can agree it's gonna be tight. But once I get it up, this thing's gonna be the bomb. One side tucked. All right, it's tucked, tent's up, tent's ready. I'm gonna pull it tight and get it straight, and I'm gonna be happy. The big quilt is more padding for a mattress. Which is nothing but a big sleeping bag. And, oh, my pipe right up there's come loose. That'll be okay. We're not gonna glue them. So, do y'all see how the wood, all right, do y'all see how the boards are down here? So I put the mattress, the blue mattress, off of the cot. I've got that big doubled up thick sleeping bag that I'm also gonna use for a mattress. And this one, I'm gonna use it for cover. Okay, so y'all saw a heater like this that Urban Mouse had. You would not believe how hot it is out here. It is smoking hot. About to overcook it. I'm gonna let it cook for another minute or two to make sure it's done. And we're gonna call it. What about that, Peter Pat? All right, got the fire off. All right, campfire crew, got supper done. I got a loaf of bread somewhere. Well, get me a piece of bread and get me a drink. I'm gonna ask a blessing and I'm gonna eat supper. So listen, it's dark. I'll fix to cut the camera off and eat, and I will turn the camera back on and get back busy after we get through eating and get some of these dishes put up and get us some room. We'll holler at you before we go to sleep. We're in the boat tent, and hey, it's a lot more comfortable than you think it would be. So do y'all see how I only brought this wood halfway over, and that way I can leave storage up here to keep my dry goods and my other stuff clean inside the boat. Tent's closed up. We're all on the inside. Probably need to have the flashlight in front of the camera. Hey, it's different. It's snug when you up inside of a tent trying to film. But anyway, everything's going good. The dang tent is awesome. This thing is working out a lot better than I ever thought it would. And you can see there's a good bit of room in here as far as from side to side. The bed sleeps good. So hey, we're gonna see y'all in the morning. Well, good morning, Campfire crew. We survived the night. Hey, this is an adventure of a lifetime. So we had a good time. We really did. I didn't sleep all night, but I slept most of the night. I mean, it's a decent bed. So, rookie mistake. I cannot find the charging cord for my camera. So I know it's in here, I just can't find it. There's too much stuff. So I'm gonna cut the camera off and I'm gonna go ahead and take down the tent. Let me back up where everybody can see. We'll go ahead and take down the tent, and if we've got any battery left, I'm going to make some coffee. So everybody wanted to see where we are. There's the other bank, and all night long there were deer that worked across that hilltop. I got up several times and took the flashlight and shined them and saw all kind of deer. And again, here is the big creek that we come up. Here's that big tree that we're tied to. And there's the close bank. That bank's at least 25 or 30 yards from the boat. All right, we're fixing to tear this thing down, and if we've got any camera left after that, we're going to make us some coffee. Not a lot of room boat camping. There's a little bit. So I got me some water on. We'll get my water heated up on the little Coleman cook stove. So I got this little screen thing that Urban Mouse gave me. He's got several of them, and he gave me one. You put it over your cup. You put your little coffee in. So I'm assuming it's about maybe that much, I don't know. Maybe a little bit more. So if the camera don't die before we get the coffee ready, I want to say this. Man, I have had a blast. Again, this is an adventure of a lifetime. I don't know if you can see my head in the camera or not. So it's an adventure of a lifetime. I didn't sleep all night. I slept most of the night. I slept pretty good. It wasn't that bad. Had fun. We caught some fish, cleaned some fish, and cooked some fish. That's always fun. Hey, boat camping is the bomb. This is going to be something that we do more of, and we really had a good time. So I'm going to make me some coffee, and we're going to go put all this up. I'll go put the boat back on the trailer, and we're going to head toward the house. But I want to say this. Listen, the channel's about getting off the couch and going and do things and doing different adventures. We're not big time, but we're having fun. We're having a good time. We're doing things that middle-aged folks should be getting out doing. Y'all go find something to do. Try something that you've never tried before. Do something you've never done before. Go do something you used to do. Just do something. Get off of the couch so we don't sit on the couch and die. Listen, life's an adventure. Don't get caught sitting at home. Just FYI, it tastes like a cat crapped in my mouth. Alright, it's boiling. Let's see how this thing works. Oh, see how that works? That's hot.